Hey, what's up everybody? Video 44 coming at you with another video. Alright, so as far as my phone is concerned, it's working right now, but something weird occurred. I removed the back panel and all of a sudden it stopped having those issues about my SIM card and everything. I don't know what that is about. It doesn't quite make any sense. As soon as I try to put the panel back on the back of the phone, it starts telling me that the SIM card is in and out constantly. But right now I have no problems. I have the sealer, the protectant over the phone, but the back panel is out. And so as long as I kept the back panel removed, it seems to be slotted in place just fine. It don't make no sense really at all, but I don't know if I'm gonna take it to try to go get it repaired or try to find another phone. But what I do need to do is pay the bill before they allow me to get another phone through T-Mobile. I don't want another phone through T-Mobile, to be honest with you. I really don't. I'm cool on T-Mobile. I've been with them for over 20 years at this point. Been miserable for half of that time or more. I really see this as an opportunity to get out from under them. The problem is they say I owe about $200 before my bill is caught up. Now I think half of the bill is past due. The other half is upcoming for the month that is occurring. So my question is, if I pay that first half off, can I now maneuver and get another phone and get out of the contract or whatever? Or do they want me to pay the full $200 to get out of the damn thing? Whatever the case may be, I want out. I want out of their contract entirely. I have a weird relationship with T-Mobile. We've talked a lot about this on this channel. I like the service, but I don't like the tactics they use to try to get you to pay when you're overdrawn, or not overdrawn, but when you're past due. And it feels like a stranglehold on me. It's like I'm a slave to their company. I can never actually get out from underneath them. Most of the payment, because I like to split the payments in half, it's so much interest is on top of what it is I'm paying. I have a phone that's been outdated for over 5 years, and I'm paying 3 times what it is that it's actually worth monthly. I can't seem to get from under it because I'm always owing them. And it's just like, today the way I feel is, I feel like paying them off today, taking the $200 in total and giving them every coin today, and just going to Cricket somewhere and just getting a new phone, like for real, if at all possible. But that's like almost $300 out of pocket in one day just to get that done. It's like I don't really have that to do that. In fact, I definitely do not have that to do that. You know what I mean? That'll leave me broke for the rest of the month, and I don't get another real payment until the 7th. And of course, with everything going on with my grandfather, I don't know what the situation is going to look like very soon. I don't know what's ahead. At the same time, I do need a reliable phone because of that and because of everything else that I do. So, this is what happens. You can't ever afford to pay off T-Mobile at once. Who can afford to get him, in my situation, $200 at any given moment just to clear up a phone bill? It shouldn't even cost that much. I'm splitting up the payments to $50 every 2 weeks because of it. But it's like, man, I want to get out from under that, man. This is getting ridiculous. So that's kind of what it is, man. I just want to get out from under T-Mobile, man. I'm tired of them. I'm tired of them. I've been tired of them for years. And something I prayed a lot about this morning. I know it's not one of the most important things in the world. Clearly it's not. But for myself, talk about like burdens on your spirit for years. T-Mobile and their circumstances, their tactics have been a burden on my spirit for years, and I really, really want liberation from them right now, if at all possible. But I can't go without a phone. And so, at the very least right now, we have a payment due today that's like for $54, and I find I only got like $34 in the account right now, so I'm gonna go deposit what needs to be deposited to cover that. But a part of me wants to just get the whole $200 to them and just get the hell out of there right now. Because it's a perfect storm for me, because the Lakers don't play again until Friday. So I got several days to fix this problem without needing my phone to really be working. So it's like, this is a perfect time for my phone to break. Because they don't have a whole 5-day break more than once in the whole season. So it's like, for this to happen right now at the beginning of that break, feels pretty divine to me. But I don't know. I see Cricket has an opportunity to the phone I want, the Samsung GS4, $400, $100. You can get a plan with them. That's probably the plan for me. But like I said, that brings me up to $200 to get out of one plan. and $100 to get into another. So it's like I was pricing phones, unlocked phones, just to try to get myself another unlocked phone. But the phone that I want is like $700. The lowest one I saw was like $450 used. I'm like, I ain't got that type of money to be spending. And I definitely don't want to get another phone with T-Mobile at all. And they're offering it for like 30 something a month. But of course there's interest on that, so it takes 1,000,000 years to pay it off. And so each of your bills is gonna be like double what mine is right now. T-Mobile, I want out, man. I don't want to do another deal with you. I don't want to have nothing to do with you, man. I don't have nothing to do with your affiliates either. I'm not going to Metro because it's attached to T-Mobile. I want out. I've had enough of them, man. And so that's why I'm thinking Cricket is probably the way to go. I know my boy T was telling me, you know, this company called Helio or something like that, Helium, something like that, has a deal going on. But the problem is you have to have an unlocked phone. While this phone was working, that deal makes sense. I don't know if they're offering phones or not. I gotta really check. But I didn't when I did go through them and was trying to get set up with them, it was because I had an unlocked phone. In this situation, the unlocked phone is broken. So I don't have an unlocked phone. I tried to put this SIM card in the phone that was given to me by the government, but it was essentially telling me I had to have some type of passcode in order to get the SIM card to work. It locked me out. So you know, they make it hard for you to use that way. So that wasn't an option. Plus that phone is real cheap, you know. It's a government phone, so it ain't like the screen is real blurry. It ain't nothing for me to ignore that phone, man. I don't want that phone. If I'm being honest with you, I'm cool. I'm a Samsung person and I want a Samsung phone. So yeah, man, that's what I'm dealing with. We're in this space where it's time to get a new phone, man. It's time to get a new phone. I just got paid for my GR 3 days ago, so I'm not excited about unloading it for any reason right now. I can never seem to save no damn money because always something comes up, whether it be this or that ultimately eats away at my savings. I finally got some cash plus my GR replenished, and now it's like I gotta spend all of it trying to get out of this deal with T-Mobile. So right now I've yet to spend any money on that, but it looks like that's probably gonna be the path one way or another. So you know, this getting out of a cell phone bill should not be as stressful as it is. It shouldn't be. But because these companies have such pirate tactics, loan shark tactics, it really does become a situation where you're stuck to them. It's like your soul is stuck to these assholes. You always owe more money. They're always tacking on more money for owing more money. And the broker you are, the more money they tack on to you for being broke while on their system. Meanwhile, you see commercials, Snoop Dogg and all these different celebrities talking about all this free stuff they're giving to new people. The people they've had for 20 years, they treat like dirt. That's what I want to tell people. Like, look, you're getting all these deals because you're new. The longer you stay there, the less deals will be available to you. The more they tack on payments to you for any old damn thing. You know, and it's like they act like they're working with you, but the reality is they're tacking on interest for every opportunity that they provide you to help you. So you're never actually free. They keep your broke ass stuck there. That's basically what it is. The broker you are, the more stranglehold they keep on you. And I'm telling you, man, if y'all listen to me, don't deal with them. Find another carrier. I don't know if the carriers are that their competitors are any better or any worse, but do not deal with them. I'm telling y'all right now, get the hell out of there. I've been in for years and I ain't been happy the whole time, man. The service is good. I ain't had no problems with the service. But it's their tactics, it's what they do to make sure they have you stuck to them forever. How hard it is to get out of this situation. If you have a broken phone, they still gonna have you paying on that broken phone. If you split up the payments, they're not gonna let you buy a new phone through them until you pay off the payments that have been split, as if they're not doing a deal with you that they feel you're worthy of having. It's like, yo, man, that type of stuff should be illegal, but since we live in a crooked country with crooked government, they're not regulating these crooked companies. They're not regulating them. And so that's really what it is. We're in a world right now where they're taking advantage of people in some real screwed up ways while nobody's looking really. So that's what I'm here to report to you all. We've been talking about T-Mobile on this channel, like I said, for years. This ain't new. I had nothing but trouble with these people, and I'm trying to get the hell out of there. I'm trying to get the hell out of there right now, and it may be worth it to make myself broke for the rest of the month just to do it. I kid you not. It may be worth it. So that's what I want to tell all of you guys, man. And you know, this phone, I just don't think I can hold on to it for any length of time in this condition, because the whole back of it is basically exposed. The camera's exposed. I can't afford to drop it one time, even with it being like this, with the protecting over it. It still could really shatter the camera if it drops the wrong way. So it's just like, this thing is at its end. And it did its job. I bought the phone outright 5 years ago. And when I was really doing my AMC thing and I had some money to burn, I took $2,000 and just bought the thing after paying on it for a year. That should tell you how messed up it was. That should tell you how messed up it was. The whole situation was so screwed up that I was paying $30 a month, and the interest kept piling on the phone for almost a whole year and a half, to where when it was time to pay off the phone, it cost almost $2,000. How the hell is that even possible? I don't even think the phone was worth $2,000. That should tell you how crooked T-Mobile was in that situation. So that's another reason why I don't buy another phone with those jerks, because of that experience. It was almost as if I had never spent a single coin on the damn phone. I was paying on that thing for months and months and months and months. Like, nah, man, we ain't dealing with them no more. So yeah, that's what I'm telling all y'all, man. Don't deal with these people. Do business with somebody else, anybody else. Stay away from that pink ass company. So yeah, man, that's pretty much my thought on things, man. Walk down to my favorite police station ATM, deposit whatever I decide to deposit in there, whether it be just enough to pay off $20 or so, or if I put the whole thing in there and try to pay off the entire $100. But the thing is, if I pay off the entire $100, I still owe $100. They probably still won't allow me to get out of that contract until that whole $200 is paid. So do I go to an ATM and take out what all needs to be taken out to pay off the $200? Do I wait a little while and do my best with this phone? Do I go to a Cricket and try to get started with a new company before even leaving T-Mobile? Will I be allowed to? All of these things are not clear to me right now. But what I do know is that I need to put at least $20 in this account so that I can pay off the small portion of the bill that it was due today. So kind of upset about the whole thing, to be honest with you. I'm not having a great time dealing with this phone and the problems with it. I never am. It's always a burden. It's always expensive. It's always me trying to split up the bill in half so I ain't got to give them $150, $200 at one time. It's always something, man. But yeah, that's pretty much it. That's my conversation for this particular video. I don't really want to make this a video about anything else, really. Plus, I don't, you know, who knows how the phone's gonna be acting, so I better make my videos pretty small. So that's pretty much what I gotta say, man. BDL44, thank you all for watching.